I love Strat-O-Matic. I love to read about Strat. I love to watch Strat. I love to play Strat football. I really love to play Strat baseball, especially with my dad. In the fall of 2016, I added Strat-O-Matic Hockey to my collection and thought I'd put together a video introducing the basic Strat components and basic gameplay. Basic Strat hockey can be broken into three main components. The first being the basic action and split card decks. The basic action deck is the mechanic that drives gameplay in Strat hockey. It's comprised of 30 cards, each with a home and visitor section, and is used to determine the action of the team with the puck. The basic action deck is also used as the catalyst for line changes, and is essentially the game clock. Once the 30 basic action cards are played, the period is over. The split deck cards complements gameplay by providing results for breakaways, rebounds, and loose pucks. The split deck also provides a random number from 1 to 20 for all split chances, but you can use a D20. This deck is also used in the advanced and super advanced versions of this game. It can also be used to determine assists. The next component of basic Strat hockey is the charts. Two charts are provided with the game. The first and most used in the basic game is the play chart, where you'll find the face-off, penetration, and power play charts. The next is the supplementary play chart, which is used mostly for the super advanced version of the game. The third and my favorite component to basic Strat hockey is the player cards and dice. Each player card contains statistical overviews of the player's season, or as in the case of a Hall of Fame and Hero card sets, the averaged stats. Each card displays the player's primary position on the top right and all secondary positions they played below it. The number in the box at the top center of the card is the player's assist rating. The asterisk on some players' assist rating is for power play adjustments. Other ratings on player cards important for basic play is the offense and defensive ratings. The higher the better for these two. Penalty ratings are used to determine if a player is more apt to take a penalty. A player with a D rating is not likely to get many penalties, whereas an AA rated player is going to spend a lot of time in the sin bin. Breakaway and penetration rating is the agility of the player. The higher the better, 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Each card has the dice roll chart for outside and inside shots, rebounds and breakaways, plus passing and defensive columns. Other ratings such as tendency, the eye for intimidation, skating, and face-offs are used in the advanced and super advanced versions of this game. I own 3 types of Strat hockey cards. Of course, I have the card for the greatest hockey player who ever laced up a pair of skates, Bobby Orr. The normal season set skater cards come in blue and white, and goaltenders cards are all in blue. The Hall of Fame card sets came out in 2005, are all in blue, white, and red. The brand new Hockey Heroes set from Strat contains all of the Hall of Fame inductees and other greats from the 2005 Hall of Fame set to the present. The game comes with 2 6-sided dice and round markers, which are used mostly in the advanced version. I chose to add a 20-sided die to be used in place of the split cards. One other component that comes with the game is the actual game board itself. Although it's not really needed for basic play, it helps you align the home and visiting teams for when you are playing, and it looks pretty cool. Sections on the board are used for advanced and super advanced play. Setting up the action deck for 3 forward lines with 2 defensive pairs is quite simple. After a quick shuffle of the deck, count off 10 action cards and place a forward line change card face up. Count off 5 more cards, and then add the defensive line change card. Finally, count off 5 more cards and place the second forward line change card face up. When the line change card turns up during play, simply change the players on the ice. Okay, we're got the table set ready to get going for the Boston Bruins, are the home team. They're set up down here, the 1971-72 set with Bobby Orr, best player on the entire planet. Jerry Cheevers is in net for him. From the 1977-78 set I bought on Moonlight Graham's website, here our visiting team, with the Mike Palmateer card that I printed off from the 79-80 set I bought off of Strat in net. I prefer this card over the cards that came with the older cards. And we're ready to go. So how do we start things off? Well, simply, we're going to either choose a card from the split deck and refer to the split number, or as I prefer, we are going to use the 20-sided dice and refer to the basic face-off chart. So let's get the ball rolling, or let's get the puck dropped. So we started off with an 8. So refer to that chart. 8. The home right defense gets the puck. Isn't that apropos? Mr. Bobby Orr right off the bat gets the puck. So what's Bobby Orr going to do with the puck? Well, this is where now our action deck comes in handy. So we flip the first action card. Since the Boston Bruins are the home team, we're going to refer to the home side here. Oh, Mr. Bobby Orr uncharacteristically loses the puck, and it gives an outside shot for the opponent's right defense. So how this is set up, this is my left wing, left defense, center, right defense, right wing, and across the ice, there's my left defenseman. Here is my right defenseman, Borje Salming. So Borje Salming gets it from the blue line. He gets an outside shot. Now I could, because this says outside shot and not outside shot only, I could try to penetrate and try to deke my way in to get a inside shot. However, the chances of him doing so being a 2-rated penetration is not great. So it's better to just try to take an outside shot. So we're going to refer to the outside column. Roll 2 6-sided dice. We get an 8. So 8, and in the game here, every time you see an X on either the players' cards, and the goaltender card says save, what the X means on a player's card that it was saved. So the goaltender saved that. So 8, goaltender saved it. The defensive right wing would take control of the puck after that. So shot on Jerry Cheevers. He makes a great save. Puck comes back out to our right wing here, Ken Hodge. What do we do from there? We're going to pull another action card from the action deck. Here we go, and we're going to refer to the home side card. So the outside shot for right wing. Well, he is our right wing, so we're not going to, he's not going to get the shot. He's going to work the puck up the boards, give a pass out to the center. Again, outside shot. It doesn't say only here. It just says outside shot. So that gives the coach of the home team the opportunity to try to move the puck inside, to try to do some deking and get inside. So since the right wing was Hodge, we're going to give it to our center in the brackets there, Phil Esposito, and we're going to look here at his penetration. He's got a number 4 penetration, so he can move that puck quite well. The 4 is the highest in the penetration. So I'm going to give it a shot. Try to get him inside to get a better opportunity to score. And we're going to refer to now to the basic penetration chart. Again, we could pull the split deck and use the split number, but I'm going to use the 20-sided dice. And with the penetration number 4, we're going to look at the 4 column here. He needs a 1 to 13 to successfully penetrate and deke inside to get an inside shot. Or if he has a 14 to 20, he's going to lose the puck to his opposing player. He's successful with a roll of 8. He successfully penetrates. He's moving in on Palmateer, getting ready for the shot. So now we're going to take his inside column, roll 2 6-siders, result of 7. So we look at his inside shot. 7 comes up as goalie rating. So it's a good shot. It's on net. The goalie, Mike Palmateer, is going to try to make the save. So we're going to take the 26-sided dice once again and refer now to the goalie rating, the goalie chart here on Mike Palmateer. It is also a 7. And whoa, right off the bat, Phil Esposito gets in there, scores a goal. So it's 1-0 for the Boston Bruins. So it's not in the basic rules, but you can find out who made the assist. Well, first off, Ken Hodge fed the puck to Phil Esposito, so we'd logically give Ken Hodge a assist. So we'll give him the first assist. So goal to Phil Esposito. Ken Hodge was the second assist. Now to see if there, or first assist, sorry, if there was a second assist on the play, in advanced rules, you would use this assist column here. And how you'd read it, so there's any player with an assist rating, the assist rating is in the box up here. Any player with an assist rating of 9 would get the second assist. And since the highest we have on the ice here is 8, at this time Bobby Orr and Phil Esposito both share an 8, we would move to the next column. So if your right wing was a 4, now I've already said to Ken Hodge, he is our right wing. He's the one that fed the puck to Phil Esposito in the first place, so he's got an assist. So then you refer to the goaltender. If the goaltender had a rating, an assist rating of 4, which he doesn't, it's a 2, and you just keep going this way. If the left wing had a assist rating of 2, and Johnny Busick does, it's a 5. So in that place somewhere, Busick had gotten the puck to Hodge, Hodge to Phil Esposito, Esposito with the goal, Hodge with the first assist, Busick with the second assist. So you can use that as a basic rule as well, or a supplementary rule. It's not in the basic rules, not in the book for the basic rules, it's in the advanced rules, but hey, it doesn't hurt. Each to their own, right? Okay, so how do you progress play after that? Well, of course, obviously there'd be a face-off after the goal, so the puck is back here. We're going to refer now once again to our face-off, or basic face-off chart. I'm going to use the 20-sided dice. We're going to give it a roll. 7. Home has won the puck, fed it back to the left defenseman. So the puck is now on Don Auery's blade. And what is he going to do with it? Well, we're going to overturn another action card under the home column because we're on the home team. We're going to look on the passing L column. And Auery's passing L. And his passing column under the letter L, he loses the puck to the opposing left wing. So he's now lost the puck to Dave Tiger Williams of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And what is he going to do with it? Well, we're going to turn another action card and see where it goes. Now we're going to look at the visitors section because the Toronto Maple Leafs are the visitors. And the puck gets batted around and he loses the puck. The puck too. And there is a possible breakaway. Well, you don't choose it. The card will choose for you. Now you pick a split deck under the breakaway, looking for the possible defense. It is a left defense if the breakaway penetration rating is 2 or more. So my left defense, his penetration rating is 2, so it's applicable. His rating is 2. If not, he loses it back to his opponent. So Auery gets the puck again. Possible breakaway is going to happen. Breakaway is going to happen now because he has a 2. So we now look at his rebound breakaway column. And we're going to, again, roll 2 6-sided dice. And he has a 6, so on the breakaway column, 6. The goalie rating, so it is a good shot on net. And we're going to refer to Palmateer to make sure, see if he makes the save. And Palmateer, again, roll it 2 12s, and that's a 6. 6, it's a rebound. So he makes the save, but lets out a rebound. For the rebound, we're going to go back to the split deck. And we're going to refer to the rebound. And the rebound does come out to the offensive right wing. So, nice save. Ken Hodge now has the puck. And now we're going to refer to the rebound column because we now have a successful rebound. And we're going to roll again. 2 6-sided dice. This time we get a 12. So again, the X on a player's card is for a save. So Palmateer makes the second save, and the defensive right defense gets control of the puck. Takes the puck out of the crease onto Borje Salming's stick. So progress play once again by picking the action card, looking under the visitors. So Salming is trying to make the play. He's look under his passing column under L. Passing column under L. He successfully gets the puck up for an inside shot for any player. Well, of course, the best player on the Leafs in 1977 was Mr. Daryl Sittler. Grew up not too far from where he was born, in St. Jacobs, or he was born in Kitchener, but lived in St. Jacobs. So he's got an inside shot. Let's see if the Leafs can tie it up. That's a 5 on the inside shot. It's a save. The puck comes back out to the defensive right wing. So the puck is now moved to the defensive right wing. Ken Hodge gets the puck again. And now that Ken Hodge has the puck, how do we progress play? Well, we turn back to the action deck. Action deck under the home. Outside shot for left wing. He is the right wing. So if this said outside shot for right wing and then brackets at left wing, then you would give it to the opposite. But since he is the right wing, he's going to make a successful pass, or the puck is going to be moved up ice to the left wing for an outside shot. And again, if this does not say outside shot only, I'm given the opportunity to try to penetrate and get an inside shot for a better chance at scoring. Johnny Busick has a penetration rating of 4, but I'm going to just take an outside shot with him anyways. It's a quick shot from the outside. Here's my outside section of the card. Roll 2d6. 10, refer to the 10. Another save by Mike Palmateer. He's standing on his head. Puck gets dropped back to the defensive right wing. So again, bringing it right here to wonderful Lanny McDonald. Big mustache. And again, how do we progress play? Where we're going to go back to the action deck. This is how quick the game goes, very quick. We're going to refer to the visitors. Lanny McDonald trying to move the puck up the boards, loses the puck. Outside shot for opposing right winger. Again, it doesn't say only, so I can try to penetrate. And since the Bruins are such an awesome team, everybody on the ice, except for Ari himself, has the highest penetration rating. So he could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to try for an outside shot. Refer again to the outside shot column. 6. Save. Defensive right wing gets the puck, so we're bouncing it back and forth. So Lanny McDonald picks the puck up, trying to absolve himself from losing the puck in the first place. And we can again progress play by turning over an action card. Visitors under the passing column J. So you look under passing card J. He moves the puck up to Dave Tiger Williams, who's got an inside shot. So we're going to bring Dave Tiger Williams into play here. Look under his inside column. 2 6-siders under the 10. 10 goalie rating, so it's a good shot on net. Cheevers, is he going to be able to handle it? And we get an 8. And no, he's not. Puts it over his glove into the net. It's a goal. So Dave Tiger Williams drops stick between his legs and rides it around the rink like a crazy man. So 1-1, we've tied it all up. So now we can go back to the split deck, and Lanny McDonald gave him a pass, so we'll give him the first assist. Goal to Dave Tiger Williams. And we're going to see who else got an assist. Well, any player on the ice with an assist rating of 8, and that would be Mr. Daryl Sittler with an 8, so we'll give him the second assist if you want to keep assists. So goal by Dave Tiger Williams to tie it at 1. Lanny McDonald with an assist and Daryl Sittler with an assist. What a great combination that was. And so at this point in time, goal scored, face-off goes back to the center, and you'd progress the game just like this. Once, well, I shall play the next couple here. Once you've played out the next couple cards, you'll come across the forward line change, and that will give you the catalyst to change your forwards, leaving your defensive pair still on the ice. And then again, there's the 5 more cards until you get the defensive change, and then you would change your defense, and so on and so on. There are 30 cards, not including the defensive lines and the forward line change cards. So after the 30 cards have been played, at the end of the period, after 3 sets of those 30 cards, that ends the game. There are provisions in the book to deal with overtime and shootouts. It's kind of neat, but more on the advanced side. Only thing I haven't shown you on this is penalties. So as the game progresses, let's say, oh, very next card. So let's see if this actually comes up in real play. So we're going to go again to the face-off. We're going to refer to our face-off chart like before. It's an 8. Let's say it goes to, because I know that's not, visiting is going to get a penalty. Let's give it visitors, any player. So let's say we rolled a 12. Well, it'll be official. Oh, look at that roll. It's not a 17. That's a 12. Okay, so let's flip this card over. The puck went to any defensive player, and oh my goodness. So we're looking here. Visitors could have a penalty. There might be a penalty here. So the opposing defensive player, so Daryl Sittler's got the puck. He's trying to move it around, and the opposing defensive right across the table from here, the other opposing, is Phil Esposito at center. So if the opposing defensive player's rating falls with an AA, A, B, or C, there's a 2-minute penalty. If it's a D, he doesn't take very many penalties if you're a D, then he just takes away the puck and has an outside shot only. And there's that only. Then there's no chance for him to actually penetrate. It's only an outside shot. But Mr. Phil Esposito has a penalty rating of B. He took his fair share of penalties. So there is a penalty. Mr. Phil Esposito is going to go sit 2 minutes in the sin bin. So we're going to put him over here for the time being. This is okay to leave now. This would have been my power play, or losing my power play guys. Anyways, this would be my shorthanded guys, so we'll keep it the way it is. You don't fill the center position when you have a penalty. You keep the defense and the wingers. You fill those. You can now change it, and how you deal with the penalty is first we're going to burn 2 cards, 2 action deck cards. Now there's one. We're not going to care what it says. This came up in the middle. We're going to save that, and you burn 2, and that will be the amount of time, the 2 minutes. It's supposed to simulate the 2 minutes, the amount of time the penalty would have happened. And how we determine how the penalty will play out is that we're going to refer to the basic and advanced power play chart, pull our split deck to get the split number. Again, use it. Well, I would use our D20, but let's pull the split deck anyways, and we'll use the number. So it's a 3. So we refer to the 3, and we're going to play in this column 3 here exactly the way it is. So we're going to look here on the shorthanded team, which is the Boston Bruins here now. If my left defense is a 4, then I'm going to play these. If he is a 3 or less, then I'm just going to go with this. So my left defenseman is a Don Auri. So his defense rating is a 2, and that brackets we use during a penalty. So his defensive rating is 3, but it still is 3 or less. So this is how we're going to play. If it was a 4, then the shorthanded team would get a chance to shoot during and even possibly score during being shorthanded. But because he's a 3 or less, the shorthanded team doesn't get a shot on net. And now we're going to play the power play team. We're going to roll for an inside shot at any player and a rebound shot for a left wing. And we're going to do those only. So those are the shots that would happen during the penalty. So simulated shots during the penalty. So let's do that. So an inside shot for any player. The best player I have on the ice right now for the Toronto Maple Leafs is Daryl Sittler. So we're going to try for the inside shot. It's 11. And right away, we get a goal. He scores. If it was a save or a rebound, we don't play that. You just play what is shown in the the basic power play chart. But right away, he got a goal. Power play is over. Leafs go up 2-1. Oh my goodness, my Bruins are losing. And you would put the people back on the ice. But now, because in the middle of that penalty, we went over a line change. We would keep everybody on the ice for that penalty, or you'd put your power play unit and your shorthanded or penalty killing unit out. But afterwards, you would return your 2 defensive pairs that were on the ice previous to the penalty. You'd put them back in play, and you would now change, because we had the forward line change in the middle of that penalty. You would now change out your forwards and bring in your line number 2 for both teams. And then the play would progress. After a penalty, of course, if you scored a goal, we would have a face-off. If you never scored a goal and you run through all the shots taken during the chart, in the basic version, you would still halt play and go for a face-off at the end of that penalty. I know it's not what you do in normal hockey, but that's what you do in basic Strat, and it works quite well. So I hope this introduction to gameplay was helpful, and I hope everybody out there gives this game a try. I love Strat-O-Matic Baseball. It's an amazing game, and this game here is addictive and very fast moving. I have yet to try the basketball, but I'm assuming basketball is very similar to this, but they have the action cards. And this game is amazing. It allows me to play hockey, solitaire very well. It plays like a very well solitaire game. I have not yet played the advanced or super advanced, even though I've read the rules, and I think that's what I'm going to tackle next. So maybe if I can get proficient at that, I will make a video for that. As it is, I would like to thank you for watching, and go out and support Strat. Like to thank my brother Jim Schneider for the music that was on the beginning of this video, and I also love to thank Hal Richmond for enriching my life with his game products. Thanks for the music, Jim.